unified heavyweight champion of the world, Anthony Joshua, against the new IBF heavyweight champion of the world, Daniel Dubois.
I want to put him to sleep. He's been a king for a long time, but I need to slay the king.
Two heavy-handed heavyweight monsters are poised to enter the lion's den, each determined to make a resounding statement. On one side stands a former unified champion, a gladiator with a fierce hunger to reaffirm his dominance in the heavyweight division and reignite his quest for the undisputed legacy that once seemed within his grasp. Opposing him is a tenacious rising star, a fighter who has stumbled on his journey but is now steadily clawing his way back. Recently crowned with the IBF world title Usyk vacated, he is earning the respect and recognition he has long yearned for. This epic showdown promises a clash of ambition, pride, and relentless power.
You've had to step up to carry the sport in our country. You said, Carl, I have to have all these tough fights. You saw people have these easy fights. You never had them. You never wanted them because you want to create a resume. Yeah, but because you're a fighter, you're a winner. You wanted to fight the elite. You fought the pound for pound, back to back.
People want to say that I've been lacking. You talk your shit online, but not in person. The only time I hide behind the curtain is when I'm on the stage because I'm working.
Don't be a pussy and fight Daniel.
Do you think you'll take the fight?
I hope so. Otherwise he's a pussy.
At the top of stairs, nigga Rocky's here. Rocking here on the rocking chair.
Seen his G-Wagon.
I'll always just be who I am, without the belts. I've always said like the belts never made me or made me. Like you can't fake who you are. Like if you're PUSSY, that's who you are. If you're rough and tough, you're rough and tough. You can't fake it and act. So
it's not just about like is your head in it, my heart is in it. You know, it's not just about the dough. You have to love it.
Sparred Anthony Joshua, and they said, quote, you dropped him. What happened in that sparring?
Yeah, that happened.
The shit's much different, it was dangerous. That was man's brethren, now we're strangers. Pop bang, 7 nigga saviors. That man's never putting wages.
Gonna bring you in a minute, Dad.
How do you beat Joshua? You guys are both on a winning streak and feeling good.
You guys will see, you know. I'm prepared.
Daniel, don't take disrespect lightly.
Yeah, I pick up the fibs. Niggas lying, wanna fist up the ribs. Gunshot, talking about fist up the gigs. Niggas babies, and they need to pick up the bibs.
I want this little boy, man. Bro.
I made for this, I came for that, I paid for this.
I need to slay the king.
I never left, I stayed for this.
That's just how I feel with this business I'm in.
I belong on the big stage. I belong as a champion. I belong amongst the names of this current generation. If I didn't fight the best, I may not have lost.
People feel like it's not enough and they want more, they want bigger stadiums, bigger fights. They want to see me get dropped, they want to see me get knocked out and come back.
So advanced, less chance when you swim the sharks.
As Joshua was. Left under a shot, comes up with a left hand right on the ear, and that always affects the equilibrium of the fight.
Honestly, speaking from the bottom of my heart, aside from belts and aside from it being him, I'm just ready to fight.
If he wants to swing, go. Let's go now.
Shut up, relax. Relax.
If you want to go now, let's go.
Relax.
If you want to go now.
Got a chair across your face. Don't disrespect.
No, you can't intimidate me.
The sparring between Joshua and Dubois was a hot topic. During the time AJ fought Parker, rumors circulated that Joshua has a glass chin over being rocked and laid out by Dubois, and a few others during sparring sessions.
A lot of people around that time were talking about they done this to AJ in sparring and that to AJ in sparring. None of it's true.
You know a bit about him already. Do you see that he's improved as a professional? From when you sparred?
Maybe, yeah, probably in areas. I can't really remember the sparring, to be honest. I've been watching him. He seems, he'll be a good fight when we meet. It'll be a good fight.
He just cracked me with a good shot, but I stood on my feet. I don't know where this whole narrative of Like someone turned my lights off came from, but...
Well, I can tell you probably.
Was you
because,
there?
No, but I mean, what I can say is that started very much from their side on their team. Frank Warren and Daniel Dubois,
yeah, so
they were happy to play on that narrative.
There's a lot of people that was in the gym that day as well. And people have come out and said that, nah, nothing happened. But anyway, look, people say what they say. With me, there's always been like an inch that makes a mile. But it's all good, it's all good. I'm not saying that he has the chance to do it on September 21st, because what you speak is sometimes what comes into existence. But I won't let it happen, I'll show you how good I am.
When you look at what he's achieved and what he's done for British boxing, this guy is still a top 3 heavyweight in the world.
I don't want to be respected because of the belts I hold. I want to be respected because of the man you see.
But AJ has to be the favourite, but they're heavyweights and Dubois is brave.
Do you and others give Daniel Dubois much of a chance against AJ?
I give him a puncher's chance, yeah, well, because that's what he is. You know, he's not particularly sophisticated. He's a bit of a brawler, but if he hits Anthony Joshua and detonates on him, then he'll knock him out.
Oh, not that time though. And that's...
The boy can fight. That's why I can't underestimate him. He's a serious competitor.
I will be known as one of the greats, starting by winning this fight, on getting Daniel to win this fight.
I know this kid's DNA, yeah? It's a long history. I'm not going to go into it. You know what I'm like. I'm an old school guy. I'm a wise old fox, should I say. Doesn't matter which version turns up. Me as a coach, I have his DNA, boxing DNA. And Daniel as a fighter is all wrong for him. All wrong for him. He knows that. His team knows that.
In my mind, I'm going to go the distance. I'm going to be ready for, you know, a competitive back and forth fight. And anything that happens before then is a big bonus, you know? Let's not underestimate it. Yeah, I'm a guy now, I'm going to knock him out. 5 rounds later, I'm struggling. What's happening there? I thought I was going to knock him out. Let's set the bar here and say, I'm going to go to hell. I'm going to be ready. I'm not going down. No man's going to stop me, knock me down. No man's going to beat me that night. I'm going to 12 rounds, and on the final bar, I'm going to be victorious. Anything less than that is a massive bonus. So let me make sure that I'm ready to go to hell and back.
And if Daniel clips him, he will knock him out. I think Daniel's the bigger puncher. But, you know, as we spoke about this, Daniel and myself and Don, quite a bit, and for me it's the battle of the jabs.
I think this new version of AJ, if you want to call it that, looking a bit more, even the way he's behaving outside the ring and the things he's saying, I like it, do you know what I mean?
I'm on a different level. That's what I wanted to tell you when I see you.
Different level,
Me and
bro.
you are not
boxing
on the
is
same level.
boxing, bro.
Don't forget that you're working for me Saturday night. Exactly. Humble yourself. Yes, you're under his car. You work for me.
And what I can guarantee is someone gets knocked out. And I think someone probably gets knocked out in the first 6 rounds, if I'm being honest. Whether that's AJ or Dubois.
There's a war going on, don't close your eyelids. I didn't bang off, I just brandished it. Big boom sound make you jump when it kicks. I saw a bad man doing gymnastics. So your whole gang there was jumping shit.
They're two massive big punchers. It will not go the distance. This fight will not go the distance. And I genuinely believe that Daniel has the ability to knock him over.
I definitely believe in myself. It's time to show and grab greatness.
When that fight was made?
Well, I sparred Daniel Dubois many rounds, many times. One thing's for sure, he can seriously punch. Probably the hardest puncher I've been in with. So when he fights Anthony Joshua, that's something he's got to look out for. If I'm thinking about it and with a tactical mind, I think Anthony Joshua is the favourite. He's got that bit more tactical nous. We know how good he is with his counter right hands from fighting people like, I know he's a southpaw, but Charles Martin, even in Ghana, he showed how powerful his right hand is and how well he can time it. So that's something Dubois has got to look out for. But who knows, if Dubois turns up and catches him early, he can get a few of them feelings of back a year, 2 years ago when Joshua was with Ruiz.
This is the truth, man. I won't ever lie to you. Daniel Dubois is one of the hardest punchers out there that I could say I shared the ring with. You know, you got sharpness and you got like natural power, and it's two different things in boxing. But Joshua actually landed one of the hardest punches that I've ever been hit with. So I think it's gonna be interesting to see how it plays out. But Joshua, to his credit, he did land one of the harder right hands. I stayed on my feet though.
I won't get beat. I refuse to get beat.
I'll see you on fight night. You're going to sleep.
Both fighters are incredibly powerful. Anthony Joshua stands with the most advantages, being the bigger man and a lot more experienced than Dubois. AJ is more precise and sharper when it comes to unloading punches, and has gone a long way training around the world learning from top-tier trainers. This is probably AJ's first proper battle since Usyk too.
What do you do to AJ?
I just demolish him. I get even better. From here on, I get even better.
What Dubois needs to know is if he gets hit by right hands that he got hit by on Saturday, the fight ain't going very long. But Dubois can punch.
2-1, which is what he came in at again. There's a body shot. Is that low? Usyk really felt that, as you can see. That's took the win completely.
Dubois is a danger, and that's what you want. You know, everybody's a danger. But obviously, we're very confident with AJ how he is at the moment that he takes care of business.
Dubois is no easy fight for anyone in the heavyweight. Joshua doesn't want to get clipped by Dynamite Dubois. He possesses a wrecking power that can put anyone to sleep. He lacked majorly on defense, but has a good chin to compensate. But if you got someone like AJ thumping you in the face clean, you won't last long.
When I fought Usyk, I just felt I let a lot of people down. They feel like, oh, his mind in it, where's his head at? His head's not in the game. That's not the truth. My heart's in the game, fully. This is all I have, really.
Anthony Joshua will knock out Daniel Dubois, right? And I'm going to tell you why. Because it's not Daniel Dubois' time right now. It's Anthony Joshua's time right now. You cannot be eating those right hands from Hrgovic, and everyone say, oh, but you took those shots. Hrgovic is not a noted proven puncher. Okay, let's just keep this thing 100, right? Anthony Joshua is a noted proven puncher. And right now, in the heavyweight division, with the demise of Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua is the hardest punching heavyweight in the world today.
It was like, who rules the kingdom and shit, basically, you know what I'm saying?
Who do you think you are?
Daniel, don't disrespect me.
AJ's been the king for a long time, man. On the night I need to become the king slayer.
Let's be honest, you a punk or you would see me with gloves. But that's it, you said the vibe about.
So I have to become a king slayer on the night.
You can tell the people you roll with whatever you want. But you and I know what's going on. I knew you bitch niggas from way back.
One thing's for sure, AJ will have to be his best in this fight because he's got a hungry fighter who wants to take that mantle away from him.
Whether it's helping other people, he just always wants to go that extra yard.
Gary basically have to tell him sometimes to, you know, stop training or, all right, we're done for today. He just want to keep working and keep learning and keep improving.
All the pressure is on Anthony Joshua. The pressure is on him to deliver. Can he deliver? You know, this is a guy who can punch, who can box. He's younger than him.
Like he's looking like a different, you know, animal in the ring right now.
Wish I was still champion because you know I breathe life into this division. You know I bring excitement for sure. Because you know me, man, when I'm at the top, I take on all challenges. And once I'm there, it's going to be a dream come true.
That force with me, I can't be stopped. I refuse to lose. So, you know, that's just that. Predict a finish, amazing performance by any means necessary.
Anthony Joshua is a lot more experienced now and more capable of setting traps, making openings through guards, and demonstrating good footwork during the first half of the fight. However, Joshua tends to get fatigued in the second half, especially when he has taken some damage. If Daniel Dubois can grind AJ down from the beginning and cause some damage in the first half of the fight, then Dubois has a really good chance to cause an upset in the later rounds. Dubois, being the younger man with youth on his side, can outwork Joshua, and his fitness can be the key to the fight. But don't count out a knockout from Dubois, as he is a powerful and explosive finisher himself. This is why it's an exciting heavyweight scuffle.